Welcome back to the Bachelor podcast. Trying to be a little calm. Stacey B is a little nauseous and might throw up at any minute.
I feel like I'm boat sick, kind of.
She doesn't feel well. We think it might be these sugarless gummy bears by Woodpecker. If we had Blue Bunny ice cream,
throw up.
we wouldn't have had to eat these.
I'm not sure if it's the food or tonight's episode of The Bachelorette. It was nauseating.
I've already thrown up. Twice.
Don't make me laugh.
I played basketball tonight, and I was rusty. I had my ass handed to me. Can you say ass on YouTube? I had my donkey handed to me.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna go get a plastic bag for the first time in Bachelor Review history, just in case Stacey B vomits. Stand by. Stacey, entertain the people.
So, tonight's episode was really a pathetic viewing. I mean, poor Ashley. I mean, I don't know if they're trying to make us feel sorry for her, or they're just trying to entertain us by how completely horrifying Bentley is. And I really hope that's not the first time that she has seen his true colors come out. Like, I hope that they showed her... do you want me to throw up right now?
No,
on command?
I'm just spotting you. I'll put this on the floor.
Even looking at that makes me nauseous, but not as nauseous as Jeff the Mask Man. I mean, he was old when he took off the mask.
I think that some of the guys had it right. They should have just, he should have just kept it on.
I think he was like 45, not 35.
I don't know. That was like on par for his, like, I guess last week's episode was worse. No, I'm feeling nauseous.
Did you have the gummy bears?
I did. Handfuls after handfuls.
Are they making you nauseous?
I don't know. It's probably like whatever, it's sugar-free, but they tasted like normal gummy bears, so...
Something wasn't right.
Something in there, sugar, alcohol, or whatever it is that they replace it. It just makes you feel it. But anyway, oh yeah.
The show goes on.
It's probably a good mix between the
Bachelorette review goes on.
Anyway, we had a fun weekend. We had Stacey's like entire half side of the family like in our apartment.
4 nephews, 2-year-old twins, 2 other older 8 and 9-year-old boys that were obsessed with Xbox. We had a good time with them. I mean, the second they walked in, within 30 seconds, we had chocolate on our sheets.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
They were drinking Coca-Cola and spilled it all over the apartment. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They were typing on the laptop, and they had sticky hands, so now all of the keys on my laptop are sticky. It's pretty awesome.
Great. And your 103-year-old grandmother was here?
Yes, and she was very happy to be with everybody. She's like the biggest party animal we know. She like loves to be around people.
She's very with it for 103.
Maybe she could be the next Bachelorette.
She would be a lot more interesting.
She would be. And she would have thrown that Bentley guy to the curb on day 1. You know? She would have been like, "What are you doing? Who told you to come on this show? My friend's text messaging you." Actually, that would be like the Italian version of her. She would
it's
say
almost like
that.
It's almost like not fair, because obviously we're privy to this guy having the one-on-ones with the camera, and he's like, "I am gonna crush this girl." He's like, "I'm gonna break her heart, and let me see how my hair looks." Like, you know, she doesn't know that, and so all that she knows is that, you know, maybe Michelle Money, I don't know, had a personal vendetta against this guy. Who knows? But I actually was surprised that he kind of left. It seemed like he was playing all his cards right, and then all of a sudden he was like, "Meh, I miss my daughter, and I'm kind of sick and tired of this." I can't believe
he even admits that, like, "Oh, it's not about my daughter." Like, what is his daughter going to do when she grows up one day and, like, watches that?
He's like the ADD, like Brad Pitt. Like, he had everything going. She liked him the most. Oh, wow! You show so much affection when you're nauseous. Listen, if you're still watching this right now, kudos to you, or you must really be bored. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, it seemed like this guy was playing all his cards right. Ashley was like melting in his hand, and like right then and there, at the point at which she likes him, you know, the most, he's like, "I'm getting tired. I kind of miss my daughter. I'm gonna get out of here." It like doesn't make any sense. Like,
yeah,
and actually, to be honest, it was like the only thing I was rooting for at this point was like to see him absolutely ruin this girl.
Why?
I don't know. Because it was entertaining. Nice. Well, it's not nice, but, you know, I feel like 2 or 3 seasons ago, maybe ABC would, like, pull her aside and be like, listen, this guy's not here for the right reasons. Like, the point of this show is for you to find true love, so we're going to show you this, and you got to get rid of this guy because he's not genuine or whatever. And, like, now it's kind of like a sideshow where it's like, let's find... You know, there's always got to be that one guy every season who's going to be the complete jerk.
Let's ignore the jerks for 1 second. Let's talk about some of the good guys. I really like JP. I think he was a nice guy, and he said all the right things coming in when she was at her lowest of low, and having what he thought was a kick-ass date. Good for him, JP. Yeah. Nice touch with the flowers and telling Ashley that, you know, making sure she's okay and telling her she's beautiful. That's what every girl wants.
I like that he said. I like that he was like, stop apologizing.
Yeah, stop apologizing. And I also like the dance guy, the lawyer, Ben C. from New Orleans, a 28-year-old. He seemed like a really genuinely nice person. I feel like they're on the same attractiveness level. You know, ever since Bentley called her the ugly duckling compared to Emily, it's like kind of what I can only picture her as, which is really bad. He's brainwashing me. And then who was the third guy? Ryan P. Well, they already showed him next week. He's going to be annoying. Or like kind of the guy in the house that everybody hates after the mask guy's gone. And then what the hell was William thinking tonight? I mean, what an idiot. How could you possibly go up on stage and think that you're going to impress the crap out of the girl you're trying to pursue by totally bringing out all her insecurities? Stupid.
It wasn't even like what he said was funny. There was no punchline. So it's kind of like, oh, I was hoping it'd be Emily or Chantel. That's the joke? Like,
yeah.
No,
not funny. Good. And, you know, if you can, like, make the Bachelorette cry on demand, like, you must be a total jerk. And the fact that she kept him, I was like, I don't know who I'm more angry at, him or her. I mean, she makes really, really bad choices.
Well, at least she did have, like, a full date
and Chris Harrison is, like, spoon-feeding her, like, hello, like, you know, if this Bentley guy was the love of your life, like, don't you think he maybe should have stood up and fought for you or fought to stay? Yeah. You know, no. And she's like, oh, but my heart's with him. Well, then freaking leave, because, like, you don't deserve all those guys in the room that, like, put their lives on hold to pursue you. I'm really mad. I wanted, like, her sister to show up, or her mom, or just someone to show up and slap her across the face and be like, Ashley, pull yourself together, show her some footage of Bentley, and, like, move on. I don't think I'm nauseous anymore. I think I've recovered.
She's gone from nauseous to angry.
I'm so angry. This show makes me so angry.
Ashley, you've cured my wife.
I think my finger's bleeding. No.
Now she's delusional.
Yeah, we went to go see a Broadway show on Saturday night called...
Priscilla. Desert Queen of the
Queen of the Desert.
Queens of the Queen Desert.
It was about 3 drag queens and a lot of music and lots of flamboyant costumes.
It was very good. It was like very energetic. There were some good songs. It was like kind of like Birdcage on crack.
I'm a little nauseous again.
She's nauseous again. That's what happens when you start talking.
Buenos nauseous?
Buenos nauseous? Well...
So that would have been a punchline to use at a stand-up comedy show if there was a roast about my mother, but it had the punchline being Buenos nauseous, whereas when William gets up there and he starts bashing Ashley and he's talking about Chantel and Emily, there was no punchline.
Mm.
I went back to angry. I went right back to angry.
Now I'm going to vomit. I realized I forgot to tape the hockey game, and it was 5-0 when I put it on with like 6 minutes left, so...
Tragic.
This night is all one big tragedy. We should wrap it up, because there's really nothing to talk about.
I want to wrap it up by saying I got the best love note that a wife could ever get from her husband. I don't know if you can read this.
Oh, no.
But basically, it says, the husband had basketball tonight, and I got home, it says, wait for me for dinner plus batch. Be home at 9:10. I mean, this guy is hooked. He may say he's trying to watch hockey. He loves The Bachelor. He loves The Bachelorette. I wanted to
see Ashley get crushed, and she did. But no, it's really a disappointing season so far. I'm hoping it gets better. Maybe we can see some exotic locations, but we gotta go.
We're going to Phuket, Thailand.
We've got 10 seconds. I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. We're gonna go throw up. Have a wonderful evening.
Have a great week. I'll get it. My turn.